Okay.
Wonderful. So we've
So
started the
Prof,
recording. Thank you, Shahina, for being there. So this is for everybody. Good evening, everybody. We start the session again. We generally start at 9:30. Today I thought of starting a little early because we had a surprise speaker got added on, Elizabeth from Denmark. The problem that happened is that I'm not well today. And last night, the whole world went turning around on me. So I slept off at 3:30, which is the usual time that I sleep. And I woke up at about 4:30 in the night to go to the loo, and I couldn't move after that. The whole world turned upside down for me, and I felt as if I was in a circus where everything was moving around. Everything was literally moving around. I've never felt like this. I felt as if I was in a roller coaster ride and somebody needs to stop my roller coaster ride. So, just for everybody, I'm a little slow today, and the day that you're slow, the universe really wants to, test you in every whichever way. And how does the universe test you on that day? The universe will put across all kind of obstacles. I had the Zoom link ready. I went and I could see only one person. Couldn't understand why I could only see one person. Couldn't see any other stories till then. Yeah. And what was really interesting, that I needed to continue doing the show the way it was despite my health. So I screamed out for help in the evening from Shahina and said, I'm a little slow today, but what the hell, we have to continue the show. So the show goes on the way it has to. मैं हूं नहीं हूं ये show will continue. Now right now I might put off my speaker after the Namita's program, because I will be interviewing Namita. We also had one link after the other, which has never happened. But that is life. That is how life is, and you have to learn to adjust. Life doesn't come with the menu card. I always say this: when life becomes and it gets created, you go according with it, and you become flexible. So, like I said, I'm a little slow today, but that's all. I'm a little slow today, but that doesn't mean I cannot operate or cannot be fit. Actually, my doctor said go sleep and don't get up, because if the whole world is rocking, you go inside and ask yourself. And I have realized that there are many issues that I need to work on. So from August onwards, we will have one speaker a day rather than having three speakers a day. And we will still continue 3 days a week, but it will be one speaker a day. And that's how my heart said today. That's how it will continue. I really am blessed that so many people are supportive. Namita, by this time, send the link to all your friends so that they can get it, and go in over there and connect with them. Binaifa will be with us at 10:30. So actually, we are not starting too late, but we are not starting too early. So for every day, we are starting early by half an hour. But for everybody, the time was 8:30, and we are going to be starting exactly in another. I mean, we've already started, but the host will be here, the guest will be here, the guest speaker will be here in another 3 minutes. So, Namita, are you ready, my dear? I have muted you. Unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself, please. Thank you. Okay, wonderful. So this is for everyone. There are only 6 people who've joined in, and there are tons of people who need to join in. So
right.
should we wait for everybody to come? Till
I
then,
think so.
we
I
will wait
think
for
so.
people to come. And that's okay.
Right. I think I would want that link on the WhatsApp, Anu, so that I forward it,
Shaina, could you please send the link to her on the WhatsApp, please? Just give me a minute. I'll send it across to you.
Sure, sure, sure.
So we wait for 2 minutes. Where we waited so long, nothing is going to
Yes,
fall apart.
true.
There, you're just getting the link in a minute. Here,
Sure.
you got it?
I'm just looking at it. Hold on. Yes. So I'm forwarding
Wonderful.
it.
Just forward
Uh,
it to all your friends.
sure.
This is for anybody who wants to join in right now. There was a big glitch today with our Zoom call, and I have not been feeling well. So we continue with the show as it is. Like I said, I'm a little slow today. All of you will bear with me. My world just turned upside down last night. I think I had a migraine with vertigo attack. I've never been through a vertigo attack, so it was quite something. Thank you. Thank you, Shahina, for adding on the Facebook. I'm putting the link right here on the Facebook where you can see me. So you can join us right now on the Zoom. Okay. Namita, have you been able to send it across to people?
I have, and I'm just doing it on the Facebook too, because there are people who are trying to connect,
Yeah,
and
just send it
I
across.
just did.
We're waiting.
I
So I'm
did
going
it.
to put
I
on
did
a
it.
wonderful. I'm just going to put on a song for everyone because,
Yeah.
but we can't put the song on the Facebook. So the wordings that are coming to me are Ruk jana nahi, tu kahin haar
तो
ke.
कहीं हार के yes, it's a wonderful song,
रुक
and it
जाना
has a
नहीं तू कहीं हार के.
कहीं हार के
आगे
कांटों
क्या
पे
वर्ड्स है?
चल रुक
राहों
जाना
पे.
नहीं तू.
Can you sing that for us? Namita, go ahead.
I don't
Just
know
go
whether I
ahead.
remember the lyrics,
जो
but
याद
I
आता है
can.
वही. This
Yeah.
is brilliant.
Yes. रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे राही बहार के ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही.
Wow, that's wonderful. I
Yeah.
think we have only 7 people on board who have actually got the access to the
Okay.
link, but there are tons of people joining on the Facebook. And let me tell you the stories
Mm-hmm.
of the 3 speakers today. And what's really interesting, we have Namita, who's never spoken. I mean, she has, but she's never spoken on this forum and never spoken so boldly about what we are going to be speaking today. She has definitely addressed different forums, but not in the way that we are going to be speaking today. Then we have Elizabeth, who is going to be speaking to us from Denmark. And then we have Rihab, who is going to be there with us right from Egypt. So we have 3 brilliant speakers. And it feels as if to bring these 3 speakers on the forum must have been quite a bit. So today I feel that once we complete the show with Namita, a lot of us will move ahead along with her. And I've often seen this when my best workshop had to be there. There used to be often something really solid which was stopping me from doing it. Like it could be my health, someone's health, somebody dying, something happening. And we had all the excuses not to run the show. And that was the day when I said, we are not going to stop doing what we are doing. The show goes on. There have been times when we've had just 2 people in the workshop and we went on. And there are times when we had the whole room full of people and we kind of went on. Before something really major happened in my life, there was always something that was stopping me. And today felt like that. Like everything was against us. Everything went against. Today's show wasn't going to go ahead at all. And yet slowly people are trickling in. This just tells me once you've decided ki kuch bhi ho jaye, the show has to go on, then the show goes on. Because it's so easy to give up. It's so easy to say bas ho gaya. It's so easy to tell yourself that's it. This is the upper limit of your story. There is no upper limit of your story. When the mother is giving birth to a child, She's screaming away and she's saying, Bas ho gaya. But the universe knows and backs her and says, I know you can do this. And today is the story like that. Today I introduce you to Namita, who walked into my house 3 years back. Or was it 4? Let's not get into number game. Yeah. What was interesting, she walked in with her husband and her son. And my heart just went out because I'd seen a lot of parents walk into my clinic, but I had often not seen parents like Namita. To be really to be really honest, on that day, I really didn't think, Namita, I underestimated you. I underestimated your husband. I looked at both of them and said, ye kar kya rahe hain? And their son had just touched puberty at that time. Over a period of time, I've realized one thing: never consider anybody to be ordinary. Never underestimate anything or anyone in your life or any situation in your life, because you don't know what the next step is going to teach you. So far, I was calling my friends and mentors on this group and asking them to talk. Of late, for the last 2 weeks, or 3 weeks now, I've been calling people who inspired me in many ways. And I just realized that people who can inspire you are also your gurus, are also your teachers in many, many ways. Because they not giving up made you not give up.
Absolutely.
They going ahead made you go ahead. So gurus, teachers, mentors, friends, whoever you can call, are not just the people who are gyani, are people who know it all or have sat down and learned granthas only or have some knowledge. Today I bow down to the wisdom that Namita has, the wisdom that she has within her. And she's very educated, mind you. I didn't know that. She's even, been in a flying club. I didn't know that. She's from IIT. I didn't know that. She's from IM. I didn't know that. She completed her education after her son was born. I didn't know that. And I didn't know so many things about her. And we judge people without knowing them. We judge people without knowing anything about them, just by their looks. Maybe it was on that particular day that you were not well, and that particular day someone was judging you. So this is for everyone who compares themselves to someone, and this is for everyone who underestimates someone. ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं. हम लोग सब equal हैं और हमारे पास सबसे कुछ सीखने के लिए है. Are you ready to learn? The question is, are you ready to learn from anybody and everybody? If you are, then the gurus will walk in your life and they will come and give you pearls that you had never got it before. Over to Namita, the amazing mother who had to cope up with a lot. And I will be interviewing her, so you will come to know about her a lot more. A humble request to every one of you, please mute your mics. Thank you. Please mute your mics. I'm going to mute everybody. Namita, you will also get muted, so unmute yourself. I'm muting everyone, so unmute yourself again, Namita. Unmute yourself again. Okay.
Sure.
So over to Namita. A little brief on her.
Hello.
Namita is someone who is a brilliant mom, hasn't given up, and has brought about a change in her son. And I salute to her and her husband, who has been standing with her like a pillar of support. I not only salute her and her husband, but I also salute her son for teaching her what she has learned today, and all her mentors and gurus and teachers. Thank you, Namita, for taking my invite. Thank you for being the gorgeous you. Over to you, my dear. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, Anu, and it was a wonderful opening by you. And as you rightly said, very few people are exposed to what I have the way I'm qualified and other things, because of me myself, because how you project yourself matters. I'll come to that also. Why am I not? Why am I being so humble on that particular part? So before we start, I have to start with one Sanskrit shloka, if you allow me to,
Please go
which
ahead.
I,
Please go ahead.
which is a dedication to all my gurus in my life. So I'm starting that one. Just tell me whether you all can hear. Can you hear?
Yes.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Thank you so much for listening to me. And I always prefer to start my talks wherever it is relevant to Ishan or my past. I keep my guru first. As you rightly said, guru is just a word. It could be anywhere around you. The teacher could be anybody. So that's where I just feel that's the homage one should give uh, to your gurus.
Wonderful, Namita, for that. And could you take us through your journey? Could you give me a little bit around? Because when you talked about gurus, in my mind,
Yeah,
I feel Ishan, your son, has been your biggest guru in your life, the biggest that I
absolutely,
can ever think of. So, could you just
absolutely.
start with Ishan and tell us what was going on in his life and why is he your guru? Thank you.
Sure, sure. Thank you, Anu. And yeah, Ishan is my guru, and I very proudly say that because of multiple reasons. Most of the people are sometimes prejudiced about the word guru because it's always either taken as a person who is very very skillful, or who is a very very knowledgeable personality. And when somebody thinks about guru, it is all about a very magnified personality. According to me, I feel a guru or a teacher is a person or a thing or a place who is updating you or uplifting you on a day-to-day basis and an ongoing basis, because our soul is on a journey. uh, we have taken a human form, and we are on a journey where we need to continuously evolve over a period of time. I have evolved, and I still foresee to be evolved in the future. Now when I talk about Ishan is my guru, because he was born with a medical condition, and I was not aware about that condition to start with. And once I got to know about it, it was like a big jolt to me on that minute. But then luckily, this is again I am saying luckily, because I was being blessed after immediately after my marriage by a spiritual guru. Now I'm saying this specifically tagged a spiritual guru because he was a master in the spirituality. He is in the omni form right now. His physical form is not there. And he, so our journey, the spiritual journey, whatever we had imbibed, me and my husband, as as a in during the sevas and just after my marriage, I had an opportunity to implement that because of Ishan. So that is where I say that Ishan is my primary guru right now, because he is the one who, because of whom we started looking at life from a very rational perspective. And we first thing we did was we accepted the situation. Though initially I got a little bit depressed, which is a very natural thing because we all are humans. Whatever all said and done, we claim we are into spirituality, we do a lot of meditation, etc., etc. We have that human element, and as a mother I was. But then my spiritual guru uplifted me during that time, and immediately I accepted the situation, and that was not it. I said, no, this is the situation, we need to take it up very strongly and head along. So that was then. Secondly, he was, because of that kind of a condition, I had to be patient, because before that I was a flamboyant person, which is a very natural thing, because I was in a very, very senior position at a very young age, and I took up very uh, good high projects at the high end. Used to travel overseas, try to do a lot of work which was satisfying me. And all of a sudden I had this situation in the hand which called for me being extremely patient. And that is again a very, very big ingredient in any human being, which one should try to adopt. It is well said and done, because each one doesn't experience this situation. It's all about passing through a particular channel to get into a patient's situation. And I had to be patient. To start with, it was a compulsion, but as the time passed and as the situations came across, my patience levels went on increasing. And I'm not claiming that I'm completely 100% patient. I have that ingredient completely. It's an ongoing process. That's again because of Ishan was there, so I could build that forte in me. Secondly, if you ask me, as I told you, I have done my engineering, and it is into the software and IT. The primary, my skills was into analysis, designing, and building the application. If you are, I just always put those skills to task in my customer situation or the project situation, which was purely materialistic. Now, in this situation, I got an opportunity to use those skills, the analytical skills, and my designing skills to see to that this particular challenge which has come across to me. How do I analyze every day? Because every day is different, and I use those skills. I used to do the flow charts to start with, actually. uh,
Namita, what is your
yeah,
qualification? Can you tell everybody what is your qualification?
yeah,
Because people don't know what you're qualified for. So just
right,
please could
right,
you
right.
talk about your qualifications? Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I have completed my engineering in electronics and telecommunication, and after that, I got an opportunity to work with some of my authors, that is Mr. B.S. Sonde and V. Rajaraman in Indian Institute of Science. I did a project over there, and then post that, I have a number of certifications in my area, because IT is a field wherein you need to be updated all the time. So I have all the world-class certificates from Microsoft as well as Java. And then I completed my management from IIM Calcutta into corporate strategy. That was of late after Ishan was born. So when I said I have done my engineering in electronics and telecommunication, since my final year specialization was into IT, I did a lot of designing and application design and implementation. It was on the enterprise application integration, which
Wonderful.
is a
And
which is more of a technical.
and
And
you
I
also were great in sports. Can you tell us about what are the different areas of sports where you've got more than 100 certificates?
Yeah, right. So actually, um, I may have to go a bit back in my childhood days, wherein uh, it was during that time I took fascination to sports, because my parents, both my parents, they were my first gurus in my life. And as I earlier mentioned, my entire family gave a stress to being educated. But while having said that, they also insisted that I must be participating in some extracurricular activities. The choice is yours. It could be physical, or it could be indoor or outdoor, whatever. I mean, because my father is also uh, more of a into bodybuilding, etc. He was. And then that was when I decided to get into athletics, because that was what appealed me. And I was always, I stood first in the cross country, relay, and athletic races. Eventually I represented the university, and I was a university blue in the sports area. uh, and believe me, it has taught a lot. And I give the whole credit to my parents, because they were the ones who insisted that I get into education as well as sports. And sports have taught me uh, to cope up with failures, because all the time, though I stood first, there were incidences, there were moments where I failed. I came back with a sulken face, and I got just one note from my parents and my father, saying that, so what if you fail, and failures are stepping stones to success. That is my first lesson in life. And even today, I
Wow.
never get impacted with any kind of failure, because I don't think failure is it's just a jargon used by the society. But there's nothing like fail and pass, or fail and success. It is all about
So,
journey you are passing by. Yeah.
so Namita, when your son was born, he
Yeah.
had a congenital problem.
Right.
So, what
Right.
is the name of the problem?
It's called tuberous sclerosis complex. It's
Can
a
you
rare
tell people
condition.
what does it mean? Because it's very jargon. It's a very big name.
Yeah.
For
Right. Right.
people, they'll get lost in that. So just break it down for
Absolutely.
people so that they know what that really means and what were you dealing with.
Actually, it's called it's tuberous sclerosis complex. By sclerosis, we mean there are some tubers all over there could be tubers all over the body, and they might impact certain organs in the body. Now, luckily for Ishan, rest of the organs are not impacted, but there are many tubers in the brain. Tubers are not tumors. They are tubers, which are non-malignant. They are just patches which are there in the, especially in the speech area and the expression area of the brain. And that's one of the reasons, though Ishan developed very well, all his milestones went well, the speech got impacted, and his comprehension is good, but he's not able to express verbally. So even that is there, it's a very rare condition, Anu, in India during that time. And even today, if you ask me, there are very few specialists or super specialists in this area in India. um, uh,
So tell me, Namita,
yeah. Yeah.
does every child who has got tubular, I can't even pronounce
Tubia. It is, you can say TSC for, as a
it.
short
Yes.
form.
Yeah.
TSC.
Can we say the whole name so that everybody gets it?
Yeah.
Can you
It's
say the name again, please?
I'll say it again. It's tuberous
Tuberous
sclerosis.
sclerosis complex. Can you
Sclerosis.
can you imagine, guys? I can't even pronounce it.
Right. It
What
is
I'm trying
definitely.
to what I'm trying to
Yeah.
ask you is,
Yeah.
does every child lose his speech and expression because of this, or do they have different ailments that can happen because of the tubers?
Yeah, a very nice question. This is actually as I said, tuberous sclerosis complex. Is in the word complex itself says it all. It could the tubers could be in any part of the body. So each child can react in its own way. It's a huge, broad spectrum. There are cases wherein children are not able to even get up from the bed and do their own day-to-day activities. And there are cases who have done MBA. There are doctors. I still remember when Sanjeev went to Sushma Swaraj, because we were initially very panicked situation. We wanted to see to that we give the best to our child, because that fighting spirit existed from the day one. So we went to name the place, and we have gone there. Anu, Ishan
So name the
is
place places, because people don't know all that you have done, because there was no help in India, or very little help
Absolutely.
in India, and you
Yeah,
had
yeah.
to make him okay. And
Absolutely.
just to let everybody know, what Namita is not probably telling you is that, or she's not uh, briefing you on, is that Ishan's milestones otherwise were absolutely okay. Nobody
Right.
could make out there was anything wrong with him. They knew that
Right.
he had this condition, but nobody knew how this condition would impact him. And
Yeah.
in fact, for the longest, when he couldn't talk, people just kept saying, oh, he will do it now. He will do it the next day. And they kept
Absolutely.
thinking that it will happen. Now it will happen, and day after it will happen, because he was growing better than most of the children would grow. So go on, Namita.
Absolutely.
Go on.
Absolutely, very well pointed. And believe me, there were situations wherein I was like, as I told you, it's all about not giving up. I was feeling there is something which we are not able to address, and that's where we went off the board. We went to Sushma Swaraj. She called. She took an appointment with one of the best neurologists in the country, and Padma Srivastav, her name is, and she we went there, and doctor said, no, you all are doing the best. You all are not missing out anything, believe me. And she called up one of the doctors who was a neurosurgeon, who was a famous neurosurgeon, and she said he has this condition, and we were zapped. That's where I got to know it's a broad spectrum. There could be a situation where a child is on the bed, not able to get up, and there could be a situation who is a doctor. And there were cases who are even today who are MBAs and driving cars, etc., in the United States. And that was one trigger point for me. I said, then we need to. There is a ray of hope. It's not the end of the thing. And she also said that there are cases in the United States much better. That United States clicked me, and started thinking more on it. And
Namita,
as
you
I told
remember
you,
when we were talking, you kept telling me that you kept seeing a building in the dreams.
yeah, true.
Can you
So
brief
that
people
is
how dreams come true?
right. Actually, that is again all hats off to the my spiritual practices and my guru's blessings to us. Actually, all the time, because we were focused on this particular issue, I used to always get this dream. And Ishan was in the second standard during that time, and he used to cry in the class incessantly. And I was like left with no answers. And doctors over here kept on giving multiple medicines, and we kept on seeing that there's no change. And I kept on seeing meanwhile that there was a glass building that was appearing in my dreams during that time. And I called up my guru used to talk to me whenever I get stuck up in any situation, life situation, I mean. And I just called him up, and he said, no, Namita, I can't answer. You are a software engineer, you do it. I was not understanding why is he saying I'm software engineer and you do it. Then somewhere it clicked that is he asking me to Google something? Is there anything that I need to explore? And that was it. I did 1 plus 1 2, because United States was one thing that was getting into my head all the time. And now he says that Google, and I started Googling, and I got to know that in the United States there is a specialized TSC super specialty clinics, which are the children of with this condition are only seen there, nobody else. And I was like overwhelmed. I got to know there were yeah, multiple huge hospitals which were like Fortune 500 kind of hospitals. And I was like head along. I mailed them. It was Mayo Clinic, Maryland, and one in California. And they asked me to send the reports. I sent it to them. And after that, once that happened, I didn't get any news from them after that. But I was like restless. And one evening when I was sitting down and looking at my mobile, I could see in one corner a small advertisements for it is called TSC Alliance. It's called Alliance. And I was like, what is this? And got to know that it was an NGO. So I called up that place and I said, I'm a mother, and I'm a little bit concerned, and am I calling at the right place over here? Is it the right contact? And they said, yeah, you are right, and you can tell us what you want. I said, this is what is happening, and none of the hospitals is getting back to me. So they said, why don't you just send the reports to us? And they put me onto this particular place where Ishan is being followed up right now. And this was in the year 2013. And I hello.
Yeah, this is for everyone
Yeah,
to know
yeah,
that
yeah,
when
sure,
you
sure.
dream like that,
Yeah. So and
don't
then
underestimate. Don't
yeah, the
underestimate.
no
And there
yeah,
are ways. Namita, can you take us through what are the different therapies that you tried doing for him? What are the different things
right,
that you did for him? And just to
right,
know, we were trying to get so many people on the board. It wasn't supposed to be. People who are
right,
really, really interested are here. And that's
yeah,
how life is. Life
right,
decides who's going to get an entry, who is not going to get an entry. Just like you said, yes,
true,
there's a door that opens. So just
absolutely.
tell us about all the different therapies that you did, just for people. If there is anybody out there whose son or daughter is suffering from TSE, you know who to connect with. That is Namita. Namita, could you also give your number so that they know they
Yeah.
can get in touch with you? Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Um, uh, Actually, Anu, once I'll just complete this
Yes.
open
No.
thing right now. So after we got to know that Cincinnati Children's Hospital is the one-stop solution for this condition, I googled and saw the hospital, and that was the same building that was coming into my dreams.
Oh my
So
God. Oh my
yeah,
God.
I called up my guru and asked, and he said, I was wondering how come it's like a curiosity, right? How come this ever happens? And he said, you remember one thing, when you are completely wholeheartedly, that is mind, body and soul, all the energies put across to one particular goal, you will definitely get a road. Remember this, you don't waste your energies in any nonsense thing. You are doing it, so you got this path, and that is the day. And today, Anu, when I decide something, I put in my entire energies and focus into that, and I have been getting answers. Now once this happened, we medically addressed Ishan, and medically Ishan was sorted then, and till today he's really touchwood. I'm very happy, and I thank all the doctors and the specialists who have handled it. And yeah, after that we got to know that there are some manifestations which by manifestations I mean there were something some areas which needed to be addressed through therapies. It's not about just a medication, because this condition is not just a medical condition, but it has its own side effects.
Could you please mute yourself? Yes. Yes. Go on.
So after we did this particular we sorted out this one, we didn't rest as peace, because we were knowing that there is something else we need to do. And then we started taking up therapies one after the another. I have been doing a lot with Ishan in different parts of the world. Like I just in the United States, we did something called Touch to Talk, which is meant for him to address his needs of speech through a particular communication device, which is a palm top. Then there was something which we did with the organization called Lumen International, with whom he is associated even today. And that is where I understood there is a three-dimensional development needed for any child. It's not just Ishan or any child with special needs. It's the three-dimensional approach they taught us. That was physical, physiological and intellectual. Physical, by physical I mean the physical development of a human being, and then the intellectual development, and the physiological, by physiological it is purely food, air and water. So it's an environment. So what matters in anybody's development is these three aspects, and how do we go about addressing that? And it was a very, very, very big knowledge gain in my life. And I was like, we used to take Ishan to United States, Philadelphia, multiple times, and I got certified myself all the time. Anu, whenever I took up any therapies, first thing I did was I got myself certified, because it is very much important that my rapport with my son gets developed, and I do all the work myself with my own experience. That is very important, and that was one connection that got established between me and Ishan, and which is very, very strong. It's just not mother and child, but it is beyond that. I can't express it just in words at this moment, but this particular program we did, then beyond that I was just seeing now that physical body is getting developed very well. His diet part is taken care of. uh, Intellectual aspects are really well developed. His cognition got improved. He went to an extent that he is written articles in the Times of Hindustan Times. His vocabulary is extraordinary. I know, I must make that point very clear. After this, I was still thinking my basic mission was to the child speaks, because its expression is very important for anybody to sail through in life as a individual.
So,
And
can we say
yeah,
very, very nicely that Ishan may not be speaking with his mouth today, but he's speaking with his hands, he's speaking with
of-
his body. If he's writing
absolutely
articles, he's speaking from every being. We only
right,
acknowledge speaking from the mouth, but speaking
right.
can be speaking is expression. If you can have the
Expression,
vocabulary,
right.
can express yourself, that's what it means. It's just that we express differently, and
Yeah,
there are many people who don't maybe understand that expression. And
right.
I would say that he's more educated than the most, because
I,
others need
I
to
I
learn
agree
how
with
to
you.
others need to learn how to kind of communicate with him.
Right, right. You are
Namita,
right.
I'm burning here to ask you a question. You had to give
Yeah,
up a very high paying job,
right. Yeah,
and you
yeah,
had to be with your
yeah.
son, from
Right,
being an IIT, IM, and then going into being supportive of the authors, writing articles, running a
right,
business, to then
right,
running Ishan.
right,
This transition for you, on the day
right.
that you were told by your spiritual guru, no, Namita, you cannot go
Yeah,
out and work anymore.
right,
Just for a minute, I just want all honesty there. How did you feel?
right. No, I was not too. I couldn't take it.
Thank you.
I- which is very natural. I mean, I couldn't take it. I entered into discussion with my guru. I said, Guru, I agree with you, and we had a very nice rapport with him. I said, Guru, I'm agreeing with you on all the fronts, but how can I? Because we are just married and we have taken up so many assignments, and you are asking me to walk off from the job. How is it? Because I needed a valid reason for it. He refused. He just said, you have come to me. If you want me to help you on a particular path, you'll have to listen to me. And he also told me one more thing, which is still with me, and I'm going to keep it forever in my life, and I would pass it on to many others also. Because he said, why don't you see the filled glass? Today you are drawing X amount, which is very, very exorbitant as on that day. But do you know what are you in for? What is your mission? Your mission is not to earn money and be materialistic. You're not realizing that. Your mission is to turn around the soul. You're turning around a company. You'll be just collecting few crores, or whatever. I mean, it's just a word I'm using, but uh, 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 it's that's it. But this is an intangible, and this is something which you're given a very big task. Why don't you take it up? And also, mind you, you're not going to say that you've left the job for your son. and you are this is my one of the reason I never tell people what is my qualification, my educational background, because that was the day I decided, no, I'm going to shelve that off at this moment and use my knowledge for the betterment of my son and whoever comes in the way.
So can I say this,
And that is
Namita?
it.
Your
Yeah, yeah,
qualifications are important because
yeah. Right.
it's not about, he never asked you to not mention your qualifications. He only
No.
said, that
Yeah.
was your interpretation of the whole story.
That is my not even
Why?
interpretation. No, I'm not saying he has told me. That is what I decided for myself. No,
Absolutely.
yeah,
People
because
need to know
it's
why you're what is your qualification, because they need to know that there are so many people who take this big idea that, oh, because they're qualified, because they're somebody,
yeah,
they need
yeah,
to get, they cannot be in any other position. They spend 20 odd years of their life, their parents have spent their entire life making that child and working with that soul and making that child, giving him that qualifications.
true,
And now when you are in the process of making your child or your soul, the soul that is in your child, and grooming that soul, you are making all your qualifications small. What I have
absolutely,
learned in life is that everything that you have learned in your life always joins up and adds on. There is nothing like you will give up this and give up that. You carry
absolutely
everything with you. And this
true.
is a part of you that I didn't know because you were so humble or small about it. And that made me underestimate you. And that's not
Uh,
okay.
no, you are so such a sweetheart. But I'll just tell you here. I must quote my father.
Thank you.
There is one Sanskrit slok he told me when I passed out from my college, and he just told me, "Beta, you remember one thing. I'll say that slok. I'll say that word, which is very important for all everybody to know. It's Vidya Vinayena Shobhate. Means Vidya is your knowledge. If you are humble, if you are polite, if you are not too much bold about it, it is suiting you. And it's
Wonderful.
not for the it is not for the world to know what you know, what
Namita,
you
say
don't
that
know.
once again and say
Yeah,
it slowly so that goes into people's minds. All
yeah.
the people who are sitting here and hearing this
Mm,
show and they think
right,
they achieved it all. Guys,
right, right.
just hear it
Uh,
from this girl.
yeah, it is Vidya Vinayena. Vidya is knowledge. Vinayena, Vinay is a politeness or humility. Vidya Vinayena Shobhate. Shobhate is suits. So you are a pandit, or you are a scholar, or you are a knowledgeable person. Yes, but you don't have to make a you don't have to put it across and show people that I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. It doesn't make sense. It is about you being more humble. Today you got to know, and it's okay. I mean, I'm very happy know about it, but I'm much more happy because I'm implementing in my real life whatever I have learned in my college
Very
days,
good. Very
and
good.
for the human cause. At the end of the day, that is where my guru taught me, whatever you learn, use for the betterment of other souls or other people. So I've started about this, and because I started meditating, and it's been 15 years. I have around 500 people group for that, wherein I start my morning. I get up at 3:45 a.m. in the morning every day, and that's the time. It's been 15 years I'm doing this, and after I meditate, I go and say, and I write it down so that each and every person whom is associated with me gets to read it. And you will not believe, people who Ishan's teachers and it everybody. I mean, there are host of people who get back to me saying, thank you so much, you made our day, this message is so nice, we can now get in. The parents, the children's parents, like this TSC group is there around, there are another Domain International parents, 500 people are there in that group nearly. There are parents who get back to me, Namita, we are waiting for your message, kindly send it to us, that will make our day, we start the day. And I'm not doing anything, I'm just passing over whatever message I get, I write it in the way it is presentable and I put it across. And so I'm happy that whatever I learned in my entire life, I'm able to use it in some percentage. and it's not for the material gain, not at all.
Wonderful.
Material, yeah. So
Namita, can you take us through other teachers, Ishan's teachers,
yeah,
or
yeah,
other teachers who have made a difference in your life and his
right,
life?
right.
And
I,
yeah, please, if you
yeah,
can do that. And
yeah.
I need to ask you a very burning question after this. So continue, please.
Sure, sure, sure. I will. Actually, as you said, teacher. This word is so close to my heart, and from my childhood, I have been using. When you ask all my friends, I've been using guru, teacher very frequently, because that is I'm associated with that. It's like, I'll tell you one small example in my entire childhood. When I was doing my engineering, my father underwent some small crisis in his business. He is an engineer, and we have an industry, and during that time he just faced some financial crisis. I was in my third year engineering college, and I came into a situation, maybe I may have to leave, or whatever, but my teachers, my college professors, they stood by me and they told me, no Namita, you're going to do it. And I was like, not able to express, because it's so sad that how can I pay the fees, etc. They understood it themselves. They did not even say a word. They said, can you do one thing? Can you teach your younger batchmates, the second and the third year or first year students? And it was a coaching class. Actually, it was not my college, but the coaching class. My professors only, they were taking some coaching classes. Then they said, instead of you teach the youngsters, and we will give you back the third year and fourth year tuitions without any fees. But that was a very big obligation on me, and I was like in tears. I said, sir, you are helping me. And they helped me for 2 years, actually third year and fourth year. Even in the fourth year, final year, there was a project which we had to do, and unfortunately or fortunately, you can say, I got a topic which was very tough. It was in the field of power electronics. And again, my professors helped me. Namita, you go to Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and do your project over there, and come back. And again, I was in the soup. My mother, she supported me on that. Go ahead, we are with you. In spite of having so many financial crises, they really helped me. I went to Bangalore. I worked with these authors. I prepared a proper project report, and so an impact of the teacher fit into my mind, engraved into my mind very, very strongly. So I have my teachers from then. Now coming to my journey started from there. And then my husband, he is another teacher or guru, I must say. Is much more uplifted than where what I am. I can't express in words. And he has brought a lot of important values in my life. He has taught me what is perseverance, what is resilience, and how do I take up certain tasks and pursue it till the time I don't achieve it. It's not the end. Life is not about a day or two. It is ongoing. So continue. And he backed me up. So that is, he is another teacher, friend, guru, everything for me. And even today. And then coming to Ishan's teachers, believe me, I'm telling you, Anu, it is such a big blessing. Father Agnel is the school which he's in. He is a blessed child to be in that particular school, and doubly blessed because he's having extraordinary teachers. He got the first teacher who came into his life was, I will take her name because they might be attending, because I have sent the link. And her name is Rupa teacher, and she was the one who told me, Namita, there is something wrong in the child. I was working, I was a flamboyant person, I was in a multinational, flying high, moving around, and she was the one who said, there is something, you'll have to look at it. And she said, you work on it, and the day I feel the child is capable in particular class, I will be the one who will put him. And she kept her words. She told me how Ishan should be using laptop, and Ishan was in the upper KG, and he had started using laptop because of her. So this was a very big impact in my life as well as Ishan's life, and even today she's mentoring him. And then the second mentor whom I met was Vijay Miss, who is also strongly helped me to take the decision of taking Ishan to Domain International. It was like weaning him off from the school, because Domain International team said no, he cannot get into the school. He has to come and do our lessons very, very meticulously. And I was like, oh God, because for me, as I told you, from the childhood, the education has gone into my head so much. That's a big thing. And I went to the principal and said, Miss, you asked me to get into this program, but they are saying, no, no problem. We are there with you. You don't worry, let him do those intellectual programs with these books. And they supported me. I'll tell you, Anu, this is an amazing thing. Every Tuesday Ishan was evaluated. I did not take him to the school. They appointed, they gave buddies to him, the school children, extraordinary children. The children, like, they loved Ishan so much. That's where in the presentation I put the children's pictures also. He like, the children were his gurus. Their mothers, the children's mothers, they sat with him and did the projects and gave it for Ishan, to this extent, I must say. And then there's Ziba Miss, who is seen him from the childhood, and she's even there today with me, and she's a biggest mentor, I must say, when it comes to, because she's a special educator. So whatever small tantrums the child used to throw, or whatever issues I used to face as a mother, she's been instrumental in guiding me. No, Namita, this is not the way, this is the way you do, because it matters. It's not about me, it's a collaborative effort. Again, I must say, it is not a mother particularly doing, and I'm saying that, oh, all the credit I take. It is not like that. It's a collaborative effort. The teachers, mother, that is the parent, and the therapist or the special educators put together. It is a joint venture which is helped the child, and not only this child, any child for that matter. But we need to give the due regards to the teachers at the right time. I see some parents do not, which is necessary, I'll tell you, because they play their own roles. With Ishan, I must specially thank the teachers, because they have really played. Even today, I know digital learning is going on, and teachers teach me. He is in the 10th standard. They teach me the 10th standard portion, and I sit with him and train him. So they even go to an extent of sitting with me at 11 o'clock, at around 9 o'clock in the night, and meticulously. It's not that they are like, okay, this lady is there, I must just find it up. No, till the time I understand and Ishan understands, they are with me. So
Wow.
don't you think this is a commendable thing? And
Absolutely, absolutely. So we are talking here about the cooperation by the
yeah,
education system, by the
right,
therapists, by your
right,
parents, by your
right,
husband, and
right,
everybody working as a team together to
true,
create a harmony. And
true,
it's like the team of people standing behind you, and you
absolutely,
standing right in front because you haven't given up. None of them are allowed to give up, or they
true,
haven't given up, so you are not allowed to give up,
true,
and you're
very true,
continuing. Now, the burning
right,
question that I had in my mind
yeah, right, right,
is about his sexuality.
okay,
You remember
okay,
when he was growing
yeah,
up, and when you came
right,
to me, his
right,
biggest issue was that he was now becoming a teenager. And with
true,
becoming a teenager, he also had special needs, uh,
true,
and which are the needs for every child. Every child
absolutely,
goes through hormonal changes in the body. And
right,
whenever any human body is going through hormonal change, whether it's old age hormonal change, whether it's a puberty hormonal change, it's going to have an impact on the physiology and on the
absolutely,
behavior. So, what
absolutely,
really happened at that time? And how did you?
yeah.
Thank
Right. Yeah, thanks. I know it's a very important question and needs to be addressed. Actually, as I told you, the way I'm presenting, it is not, it was never that perfect, because situations kept coming up, concerns still come up. Still, there are a lot of areas which need to be addressed. But as he entered into puberty, and I was unaware about, yeah, which is obvious, it was very difficult for us to understand. That's where I came to you too. And But one fine day, when me and my husband were analyzing this issue, and we always do it, any issue, we sit down and have a root cause analysis done for it, and prepare, we get into our engineering brains in it, and we try to, come up with a solution, plan A, plan B, plan C, etc. A fallback mechanism where we don't fail. So we just thought over it, and we decided, yeah, we need to address it in a way wherein we use his strengths and address the weakness. His strength always has been, as I told you, his comprehension was good, his understanding was good. So we tried to counsel him. We sat down with him. We tried to make picture stories, and we tried to, show some kind of small videos, and try to show him that this is the way you have to handle these issues that are coming, and no worries, we are with you. That we are with you also is one more thing which I told you yesterday in my trailer, video which is there, that my parents always have been saying that we are with you, and that we are with you, any parent does with their child, it matters a lot, believe me, that comfort zone. And we told Ishan, you are getting aggressive, you're getting this, no problem, we are with you, but we need to handle it this way. It took us time. It is not this rosy that I'm telling you. It took us a lot of time to mend ways, and a time came wherein he was able to manage, and he is able to manage to a large extent today. We need I must quote one of my friends whom you also know, Sumita has also been telling me, giving me a lot of tips on this particular subject. Wherein when it came, she has also been very good support in terms of discussions, and when it comes to some areas which you cannot discuss with anybody else, I try to talk to her, and I got. Uh, as I told you, I'm lucky enough to get people around me and help me out. So this is the
Wonderful.
way. Yeah.
So thank you
Yeah.
so much, Namita. I would like you to tell people what is your massive vision for Ishan and what can
Yeah.
be a message for everybody. All the parents
Sure.
who are there today, you will be getting the YouTube, which you can send it across to all your friends.
Right.
So we still
Yeah.
haven't lost anything. The people who are supposed to be here are definitely here. It's going on
Yeah.
Facebook Live also. And at the
Sure.
same time, we need to address a larger community. So the YouTube will be ready and you can utilize that. But
Yeah.
just what is the vision that you have for Isha? I'm not talking about other people. You and your
Absolutely.
husband have. And what is one message that you can give the audience?
Right. So I'll first address the first question of yours, that the vision part of it. It's too early to comment, but yes, I can't say that I don't have a vision. Basically, Ishan has got good mathematical, uh, mathematical skill, or orientation, you can say, plus language. So uh, we think that he can do a good analytical programming, because we both are into IT. We can also be of great help to him. So I'm going to groom him into analytics and programming. And if he does well there, maybe we may take him into advanced coding part. This is what I have thought, that as a long-term vision for him to be happy and being independent in his own way. Having said that, my immediate goal is, it's a short-term goal, wherein he becomes an independent individual, managing himself, and being happy, which we are trying on a day-to-day basis. So this is my vision for him as of
Wonderful.
now.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. And as a message, Anu, I'll just tell you something. From the day Ishan is born, I've put this thing. I'm working on what do you say, model, and it has been an engineering model, we can say, and it started with a triangle. And of late, when lockdown started, I have come to a phase called, it is a nonagon. Nonagon is a nine-sided figure, a 3D figure, and I am coming up with a Nonagon formula, which is what I would like to later on publish in future with your help, or whichever way we must go, and a message to the entire fraternity. It's not about just the parents or friends or people who are watching this video. I always feel one should be open minded. They should be striving hard, and not a perseverance. I'll not say never give up. Never again is a negative word. I thought over it. It's a perseverance. So perseverance is a very, very powerful tool that one should maintain with oneself and continue. Never ever say that this is it. No. And secondly, I always feel one should adopt some kind of a spiritual path. It's not that A, B, or C. I can't talk over it, but there is a lot I learned in this lockdown by adopting Sanskrit, and I've started getting much deeper into it. My father is a Sanskrit pandit, and I have started getting into it, and those shlokas are helping a lot. So I feel one should try to look into that aspect of Indian culture, which is a very rich heritage and which is unexplored by many of them. And we get into all the Western music, etc., which is very good as well. But this part also, I would suggest that one should look into. Other than that, it's all very general. You know how to, I mean, your lectures, I know they are all about mental health and giving positivity and trying to be more open. All that is already
Namita,
said on your platform.
can you talk about the 9 things that you're saying, Nanogon? Can you just briefly tell us about the 9 things before we close down the session?
Uh, yeah.
Thank
So actually, yeah, I will just give you a very, very high level the phenomena for it, but it's a very great deep. So if you look at the nanogon is a figure which has nine sides and nine vertices. By vertices, I mean corners, edges, and the nine sides are the nine sides or the nine aspects of a human life we are dealing on a daily basis, that one should try to work on keeping each of them, because each side, if you see the nanogon, each side is just connected with each other with a particular vertex. So there is something common between the two. Like for example, the nine sides which I could spell out for now is you look at your health. In the health, it is the medical side and the non-medical side, that is therapies. For any individual, there is a therapy, like it's an yoga is also therapy. If you look at it, meta health is a therapy. So there is that particular aspect, health aspect. Then there is uh, a diet aspect. Diet aspect is a very important aspect in any human being, because your thought process, your way you lead your life is all dependent on how you feed yourself, and then the environment in which you are. So that is also important. By environment, I mean again the food and the air and the water, which is very important. How do you deal with it? How does one handle oneself in purifying your internal self? Then there is a aspect which is educational aspect. Education is such a thing which people always think that, oh, we are now married, it's all done, no need of doing anything further, and that's it. It's not like that. So that is also one angle which is very, very important, that one can think about. It is not about age or any particular foundation that one should keep when you are trying to educate yourself. Then the other aspect which I talk in that particular nonagon formula is about your intellectual development. One is the education and one is the intellectual development. It is about your intergroup coordination, or how you deal with the relationships around you, or how do you deal with the relationships within you. So there is another human, or there is another person existing inside you also. So it's an inner self. How do you deal with your inner self? How do you deal with the external entities that you come across? What's the way out if you want to gain, I'm talking about peace and harmony in your life, because it is very important for you to be oriented as a human being. And then how do you keep yourself entertained also, because it's like not an idle life, wherein everything is pick and span. You need to entertain yourself. Entertainment could be anything. When I just put forward something, when I said Ishan is my guru, because of him I learned singing, Anu, and I learned acting also. I did a little bit of acting part also. So it's okay, whatever keeps you happy. Entertain yourself, keep yourself happy, entertain yourself. And that is one more side of human development, or we on a human journey. We be on a how this soul on a human journey. And then there is another aspect which is very important, I feel, is your culture, the culture that or the value system that you want to inculcate in your entire family, or into your house. How do you want to take it forward? What is the way you would want to look at it? So there is a particular way one can even devise it. There is a device, for that also. I have devised something wherein you can bring in the there are a lot of entities that can bring peace and harmony in your house. How do you build that culture, wherein because that's a burning problem right now, the teenagers and the old parents and their the conflicts that happen. How do we deal with that? This is what then now in the ninth side which I came up, that up till March it was an octagon which I had developed. Now the nonagon has come from April. That side is a very big side which I explored. As I told you, it's the Sanatan Dharma. In Sanatan Dharma, I'm not talking about the religious aspect, but I'm talking about the Vedas, Shastra, and the Shlok. It's so scientifically devised. When you start opening the books and start reading, you get to know what kind of a depth it carries, and there is so much within it. And I'm experiencing that every day. I know maybe in some other forum we both can talk about it, but it is a very big thing, connection with the nature. It is purely connection with the nature. The
Wonderful.
sun. Yeah. So this is
So
what it is. Yeah.
I'm so pleased that I called you today. I'm so pleased because I think there are so many aspects that we have never even looked at, that you are looking
Right.
at because you are dealing with a challenge, and
Right.
challenges teach you. It's
Very true.
challenges are given to you so that you learn. And
Right.
everything that you think is
Mm.
important is important. So at one time, Namita thought that her education is important, and
Right.
she went and equipped herself with education. But her education wasn't enough to deal with her son. And at one time, she thought that her job is important, but job wasn't enough to take care of Ishan. Then she said,
True.
Ishan is important. And oh, what she is doing with him is important. That's her son. And today, she is the biggest rock, and her husband, both together, are the biggest rocks behind their son. जहाँ पे आपके साथ माँ बाप खड़े हों, where along with you have a rock solid backing of your mom and dad, you have the
True.
whole world in your feet. And that's what
Absolutely.
both these amazing people have done. I don't know, I'm just thinking aloud. I don't know why I never called her husband, but we will at some point. And
Yeah.
thank you so much, Namita, for that
Mm.
huge insights. I would ask each one of you to put your feedback on the forum. And I apologize that we started half an hour late, just to review you back of people who've just joined in. I wasn't well last night, and for the first time in my life, the whole world spun around me at about 4:30 at night. I just felt that
Oh.
I wasn't going to be around. It was that bad.
Oh.
And
Oh. Okay.
yeah, I'm still kicking and standing in front of you because I believe the show has to go on. So I did call Shahina, who is very much sitting on side, and I knew I had to interview Namita. So her message was, now you can shut the window down and relax. But you see,
Thank.
we had to do this. And
Thank you so much. Yeah.
completed. I'm going to introduce Elizabeth, and Elizabeth, I will put my, I will just take off the camera, and I will allow you to continue. So thank you so much. All of you can put your questions down. And if
Thanks.
you can, Namita, please wait till the end of the show so that people
Sure.
can ask you questions, because I'm sure they have a lot of them. Or you can put
Sure.
it down in the chat box. I really, really, really thank each one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for teaching me that, learning is never ending. Thank you.
Correct. Thank you so much, Anu. Thank you so much. Being with you is a very positive experience, and I must thank you for that.
Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
invite Elizabeth, who is very much there on the forum, and I am very, very honored to have her on this show. I met her, she's a part of my Meta Health community, and uh, she is one of the most talented, brilliant, sensitive, amazing people or person that I have met. Somebody who never gives up, somebody who continues despite all the things that were happening between her and our organization. I love the way that she carries herself. I love her grace. Like I said, it's not about just your knowledge. It's more about how you will put that knowledge in the way, and you adapt yourself and put things in a way that carry you forth. Today, she will be talking about back problems that people have. Thank you so much for accepting my invite, Elizabeth. She's from Denmark, and over to her. Thank you, Elizabeth. Just go ahead.
Thank you, Anu. Oh, that was very nice. My cheeks are turning red.
I mean every word, and you know that. I mean every word, and you know that. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the musculoskeletal system and focusing on the back. I maybe have a few slides. Can I share them later?
Yes.
So I can share the screen.
You can share
Okay.
them right now if you want.
Yeah. So I got like half an hour. Is that right?
You can take 45 minutes, no problem. We have
Yeah.
after this meditation by our amazing Rehab from Egypt. So yeah, that's what will be probably required after a long session like that.
Okay.
Yes.
So will people like to have an opportunity to ask questions?
Yes, I would also like you to mention that you have created a 2-day webinar actually in the form of videos, and you all can go and actually buy those videos at a much better price that we can tell them at the end, and you can put all the information down in the WhatsApp group. I just need your phone number to put you in the WhatsApp group, and you can put the details yourself over there. We have about 200 people over there who can avail them the opportunity of having what you have to offer. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I'll talk about that in the end. And yeah, I am a physical therapist also. Originally, I'm a physical therapist, and just a little bit about myself, maybe, so it makes some kind of sense why I'm at right now. So as many other, I reached a point where I got a disease, a chronic disease, colitis, ulcerative colitis, and nobody could help me. It was really severe, and then I figured I have to look out in the world. Somebody has cracked the code, and then I found Meta, and I'm feeling better than ever using Meta Health. And what I've done now is I've, based on my physical therapy and my mental health knowledge, then I've created or dived into the musculoskeletal system, bones, muscles, and joints, and the emotional issues there. Yeah, and I'm from Denmark. So the low back, I'm gonna talk a bit about the low back, and then I'm gonna talk a bit about the thoracic spine, and then I'm gonna move back into